Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm back with another match preview. This time is Swansea City versus Hull City in the Sky Bet Championship this Saturday, 3 PM kickoff at the Swansea.com stadium. So we're back after the international break. We've had a good start to the season. Obviously the international break comes at a little bit of an annoying time off the back of a 2-0 win away at Sheffield Wednesday. But as I said, good start to the season, picking up 7 points out of 12. So yeah, as I say, it's been a positive start to the season, but hopefully we can back it up now and get another win. It's going to be an important game. Obviously, we had a really good transfer window as well, and a few of our players, did really well for their countries over the international period. So looking forward to getting back to club football and seeing the Swans play again. And as I said, hopefully we can get another win. But it's going to be a tricky game against Hull. They are a good side. They've signed some good players, so yeah, it's not going to be an easy one, but by any means. But going on to the injury news for both sides. So starting off for the Swans, we've just got Ricardo Santos out injured, and then for Hull, they've got quite a few out. Charlie Hughes with a muscle injury, Casey Palmer with an ankle injury, Valumi with an ACL injury, Liam Miller also with an ACL injury. Going on to the key players for both sides. So starting off with the Swans, the first player I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Ethan Galbraith. He's been absolutely excellent, and he was excellent against. He was excellent in the international break for Northern Ireland as well. So he's definitely one to keep an eye out for, and I'm hoping he can continue his good form this weekend. And yeah, as I say, he hasn't had any bad performances. He's been probably our best player this season so far for me, either him or Ronald. I'll go with him, which brings me on to our next key player, which I'm going to go with Ronald. As I said a few times before, he's had his critics the last season and a half or so. But he started really well this season. You can see, there's a massive improvement. He's obviously still not the finished article yet, but he had to adapt to moving, the other side of the world. So he's starting to really pick up form now, and hopefully he can make a positive impact against Hull on the weekend. And the third player I'm going to go with, at the moment, I'm going to have to go with Zan Vopotnik, probably our most informed player. I believe he scored 4 goals in 4 games, the 3 for us, 2 of them being in the league, 1 of them being in the cup, and then followed by the last-minute equaliser for Slovenia. I can't remember who they played against, but we got a last-minute equaliser. It's going to be it's going to be interesting to see if Vopotnik can make it 5 goals in 5 games. But yeah, they're the key players I'll go with for Swansea. If there's any Hull fans watching this, they're the ones you need to look out for. And then going on to the key players for Hull, then firstly I'm going to go with Oli McBurnie, ex Swansea man. Obviously, I know we've got 2 good striking options now in Vopotnik and Ida, but I always wanted McBurnie to come back, and I think a lot of the fans would have welcomed him back as well. But he's got the move to Hull, and he's definitely a good player at this level. Hence why a lot of our fans would have wanted him. I'll go with him. Secondly, I'm going to go with Regan Slater. I think he's a good player at this level, so I'm going to have to go with him. And the third one I'm going to go with is Joe Gelhardt. Again, another good player at this level. Definitely someone who can make an impact against us on Saturday. They're the key players I'm going to go with. Moving on to the team lineup, I'm going to go with then. So in goals, I'm going to go with Lawrence Vigouroux. Right back, Josh Key. Left back, Josh Tyman. 2 centre backs, I'm going to go with Ben Cabango, and I'm going to go with Cameron Burgess. It's been a solid back 4, really. Can't really change that. Midfield, this is where we've got a lot of option, but for me personally, I think this is our best midfield 3 from what I've seen so far. It's very close. There's not much in it, but I think Stamenic just edges it over Yalkoué for me. He's got that presence. He's not as energetic as Yalkoué, but he's got that presence in midfield. So I'll go with Stamenic, Galbraith, and Goncalo Franco. I think that's really perfectly balanced midfield with the strong presence of Stamenic, and then the sort of tenacity of Franco, and then the ability and calmness on the ball of Galbraith. So I think it's a very balanced midfield. So I'm going to go with that. On the wings, then this is where I'm going to make a bit of a change, be a little bit controversial. For me personally, I think our two best wingers both play on the right in Ronald and Benson. I know we've not seen Benson yet in a Swans shirt, but from what I've seen of him, and then obviously we've got Omji Sung and Anusa as well, who tend to play more on the left. But yeah, I'm going to do something a little bit more controversial. I'd like to see Ronald move out to the left and see Benson on the right. I want to see our two best wingers, in my opinion, on display. I don't think Sheehan will go for this, but that's personally what I'd like to see. And then up front, despite the signing of Adamido, he's going to have to work for his place in the team. So Vopotnik's going to start up front for me. He's been excellent recently, and I don't think just because we brought in a striker for that money, he deserves to be dropped straight away. As I said, Ida's going to have to fight for his place, and I think, and I hope it'll be very good. Competition for each other and push one another to play better. But yeah, Vopotnik up front for me. And finally, score prediction wise, yeah, we had a good start to the season. I wonder how the break's going to affect us. I hope it won't affect us badly, but I'm going to be confident. I'm going to say Swansea City 2, Hull City 1. McBURNIE to score for Hull, obviously going to happen. Vopotnik to score for the Swans to make it 5-5, and I'll go with Manuel Benson. So yeah, 2-1 to the Swans. But once again, a big thanks for watching this. If you're new here, it'd be much appreciated if you could drop a subscription. I'm on the way to 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, as I say, a massive thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for the vlog tomorrow.